welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's makeup tutorial I'm going to do for you is on my mum. Now, recently in my video I said, what video would you like next? And lots of people said, can I do a slightly more makeup video on my mum? She doesn't normally wear so much, so we've got a bit heavier look for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up and leave comments as to what video you would like to see next.
You smell so nice, Mum.
Oh, thank you.
What is it?
It must be that Liz Oil one. Just smell, see if I've got it on.
Yeah, you smell lovely, but it smells quite manly.
All right, yeah.
I love it, love it. Which Liz Earl is it?
I can't remember, but every time I wear it, I can't even smell it. You both comment on it.
Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah.
Really suits you. Right, let's get started. First of all, I want to use a primer on my mum because we're going to use a little bit more makeup than normal. So I'm going to use the Estee Edit Radiance Primer. This is quite a new one, but I really like it. It's a treatment, a prep and a prime. So it's going to give the skin a lovely luminescent glow. It's going to give it a little bit of a treatment, so it's going to even out the skin tone, but it's also going to give it a radiant glow. Just because we're using a slightly heavier foundation, I still want to have a radiant glow to your skin.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a buffing brush to work that over your skin. I'm going to take a little bit of Hourglass foundation. This one is in Hourglass Veil. Now, I wear this foundation, which is why I'm using it on you, because it has a nice... I'm taking it out of here because my pump isn't working brilliantly at the moment. Okay. It has a nice... a really good coverage, has a lovely glow to it though, and it works into the skin beautifully throughout the day.
Your skin looks fabulous, and that's what you've got
That's
on.
what I've got on. I really like this. Now, you like to use a sponge, but I'm going to use a brush because a sponge is going to give me a lighter finish on you, and I don't want to have a lighter finish because I want to give you a good coverage for a change.
Am I going to be able to move my face?
You're going to have so much on, your face will have started this big, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger with the layers that we put on it. I'm going to take a little sponge and just run that over your eye because you get quite oily lids, don't you?
I do, really oily.
So I just want to take away a bit of that oil beforehand. This little sponge will just soak it up nicely. You can use a tissue. It's quite fine to use a tissue, but I had a sponge at hand. We don't mind a bit of natural oils because they'll help the product to move really nicely. I am going to take a By Terry paint stick. This one is in a brown. So I'm just going to take a little bit onto the brush and then I'm just going to push it over the lid. Now, going for brownie tones, you can go for purpley tones. My mum's got quite blue eyes, so I can go for either, but I want it to be a brownie, kind of neutral tones, because we can wear a lot of makeup, but then as soon as you start putting bright colours on, that's when it looks wrong.
Oh, yeah.
What would you do if I gave you like an 80s?
Oh, my God. It would just come straight off again.
Might do anyway, we don't know.
I'd end up like a budgie. Used to.
Gee, you had amazing makeup looks. Who's your icon?
I don't know. Do you know, I don't think I particularly ever have had one.
No?
Nope.
You went through a stage where you did Lady Diana makeup.
Well, I did like Roxette, didn't I?
Yes, I had I was listening to...
Yeah, I did like that. I had my hair cut like that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I had my iPad on random the other day and Ian came and he went, what are you listening to? Because I had Olivia Newton-John came on and then Roxette.
And, you know, used to like Debbie Harry but I don't know if I've ever particularly copied anybody's style.
You followed the trends though, didn't you?
Yeah, followed the trends.
But there was no main...
No. Icon.
So I'm just taking another brush just to blend these into the eye a little bit. Next, I am going to take this brown liner. This one is the classic. It is my favourite eyeliner. It's a Charlotte Tilbury one. And I think it might be called, it might have something to do with Audrey, but it just says the classic eye powder pencil. I love it. I'm going to take that and run that along your lash line. If you just close for me, lovely. I'm going to really want to make that lash line stand out. And look down in that way for me, Mum. So as we mature, it's really important that we're moving the eyes around to make sure that you don't get the creases when you do the liner.
Yeah.
That's why this one's nice, because
Right.
it doesn't really allow it. It's a soft powder pencil, so it doesn't really allow you to get the creases so much.
I do find that really hard to do that.
It's choosing the right products. The only problem is this isn't waterproof, so you're kind of fighting against a battle because you like the waterproof, don't you?
I don't know if I do use a waterproof one.
Waterproof ones have a bit more drag.
All right.
Whereas this or a coal one, which will have a bit more movement, don't have as much drag. Next, this is all I've got on that brown liner. I love it.
I need one of those.
Just look down for me. Now I'm going to go in your waterline. Now Mum, I feel like I'm being really mean because I'm like, as we age.
That's all right.
But
I don't mind.
As we do age, the lashes thin out a bit. Mine are too. So you see more of the flesh from the underneath waterline, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I want to put a little bit of the dark just on that upper waterline. So if you look right down for me, you won't even notice that I'm invading your area. Let me just look at it. And I think we need to go in one more time. Look down in that way for me, because I'm going in the other side. Look down that way. Mate, you're really good with it.
My eyes are probably going to stream
Well,
now.
just blink as much as you want. I'll step away from that eye for a little while so
Okay,
that you
that's
can
fine.
allow your eyes to adjust a bit, because it is horrid. This is my little friend. I've already used it to wipe off yours. I just want to use it just to clean up this edge here, because we want to make sure we're lifting the eyes at all times. I will run a concealer there as well, because it will drop the eyes a little bit. We just want to make sure that we're always keeping that area clean. So I will come in and lift that again in a bit.
I can never get that to flick up there.
You won't get it to flick up because you have slightly hooded eyes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
totally fine. That's a really sexy eye shape, but... See?
Was this what we call shit sandwich?
No, it's not. It's a nice eye shape, but it does mean you won't get a flick. But you're not going to want to wear a flick.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Would
No.
you ever wear a flick?
No, but if it goes down, it makes your eyes look droopy.
Then we just clean it up afterwards. It's no problem. You see where you think, oh, actually that bit isn't looking right, and we just clear it up afterwards. Don't worry about doing it all at once. That's the great thing about makeup. You can take it off. Right, let's do the other side with the brown liner, which I'm sure you're going to steal.
Yeah.
I do have two of them because I always top up. Just close for me. And look down. I'm going to go in the waterline.
Ugh. That's such a horrible feeling.
And look towards me. I love that feeling.
Oh no,
I
it's
love
horrible.
it. Look down and towards me.
Down at all.
Yeah, no, I really like that feeling so much.
Oh no.
It's funny. Like, Sam hates it. I love it.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to take this eyeshadow. I've got this really nice Bobbi Brown palette. This one is in Rich Chocolate Eye Palette. And if they don't do this one, they're always doing some that are similar, and Smashbox do them. Or if you go to MAC, you can make your own palette. But I want to take this brown here that's in the middle. And I just want to soften those browns so that they blend on the eye. I just want to take this kind of in this corner bit here just to lift that a bit. Before I go to the next step, I want to put some mascara on you, because I want to know how much more we want to do or how much less we want to do. And the mascara tells us a lot about that. If you just close for me, I'm going to just pop a lot more mascara than you're definitely used to.
Yeah. Because you always say, have you got any mascara? And I say, yes.
You don't. Well, you're just like minimal of everything, and that's totally fine. There is no wrong and right as long as you feel comfortable. Right, I'm going to come back to the eyes. The eyes are by no means finished. I want to just do a bit of brow so I can see where we're going with it.
I think somebody's sitting on my eyelids.
Right, now, brows are a real age giveaway. I did say that in the last video. Not that it matters to show your age, but sometimes you just want to fill them up a bit, don't you? So I'm just going to draw them in a little bit.
I think that makes a huge difference in eyebrows.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
It gives your face a bit of definition, doesn't it?
This is a nice colour for you.
All right.
This is It Cosmetics brow powder, and the colour is Taupe, I think. Yeah. It looks a really good colour for you.
Am I getting a little collection then?
You are.
Worth having it done then.
You always do.
Yeah, I know.
You come in and you're like, oh, what's that?
It came with my little bag today. You get carried away with the packaging, don't you? Because packaging is
well, yeah,
beautiful.
You really do. It's all, you know, you have to actually buy it for the product rather than packaging.
I know. Might have to go and hit the clubs, Nick.
Yeah, you might get ID'd.
Yeah. I can remember many years ago when Sam was a baby, someone knocking on the door and saying, "Is your dad there?"
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't young, but you were 20.
Yeah.
You had Sam.
Yeah, I had Sam, yeah.
And you looked young.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going over this with a little bit of powder so that we can seal it into place and make the texture less waxy. If you like this, Mum, you're going to have to find another hour of a morning.
Oh, no, it's not going to happen, is it? But I think that's the thing. I mean, if I'm going out, I can be out in 10 minutes. So everything's done really quickly. And it is all in the application because it does stay on a lot longer.
Did you find it stayed on longer last time when I did it for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And what I am going to do is I have got this amazing black eyeshadow, which you are not allowed to take from me. This is Natasha Denona, Natasha Denona, who's a makeup artist, and she's done the blackest black eyeshadow. And it doesn't have huge amounts of fall down.
Where's that going?
That is going to go really, really lightly through your lash line. This one will do. This is a MAC eyeliner, and I want to get a little bit of this black eyeshadow. If you close for me, and I'm going to really pull your eye up because I want to get right in to almost in between the lashes.
Yeah, that's another thing. You do, there is sort of like a line there, isn't there? It's very hard to get close to the lashes.
Yeah, that's one of the main things. It's going to make those lashes look a lot fuller.
Why is that then? Why does that
just
happen?
Just as we age, you know, they thin out and you see it a bit more. If you look down for me.
I'm going to stop now, getting older. That's it.
Keep your eyes open, but look down for me. So I'm going under the eye and pulling up with that as well, so it gives you a much blacker line there. You close for me. That's it. You're going to reverse Benjamin Button it.
Yeah.
This MAC Extended Play Mascara. It's a water-resistant one, but it's got a teeny-weeny little brush. So if you look down for me, I can get really close.
This is going to take a week to get off, isn't it?
Yeah, longer probably. I can get really close in on your lashes. Right, next we need a bit of concealer. And I have got this Chanteicaillle concealer in Nude. This is the Total Concealer. I'm going to use a large brush. If you look up for me, I'm going to just work that under the eyes. So now I've added a little bit of concealer under the eyes, and I can see that we can get away with a bit more on top of the eye. So I'm going to go back in with this Bobbi Brown palette, and then I'm going to go for the slightly darker tones. If you just close for me, and I'm going to just bring them right to the corner. Now we can go a bit higher. Don't be afraid to go a bit higher than you would normally, because it's just going to drop when you open your eyes anyway, and we want to be able to see it. So I can almost do it with the eyes open is a nice way of doing it, because you can see what is seen and what isn't. Just open for me. See, that's nicer. Right, then I'm going to take a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury powder. This one is in Airbrush Flawless Finish, 02 medium. And if you look up for me, I want to just run that under the eye, because you find that makeup transfers under there, so I want to get that done pretty quickly. A little bit around the nose. This is a really nice powder. Right, next I need to put some colour back into my mum's skin. So I have got Lola Bronzer. This one is in 003. Because it's a bronzer, I want to take it right the way over the face. Not contouring, because I don't want it to be, it will be ageing.
Mm-hmm.
Back to my Bobbi Brown palette, which has been the key palette. I'm going to take a little accent brush. If you look right up for me, Mum, up to the sky, I'm going to run a little bit of that just under the eye there. And then a little bit of the darker one. Look up, mascara on the bottom lashes. Little bit of cream highlighter. I'm still going to use Hush because I swear by this product. And I'm just going to dab that on the top of the cheekbones. And a bit of blush on the apples of the cheeks. This one is MAC Lovejoy. Just to plump up those cheeks a little bit. Onto the lip, I'm going to take this Laura Mercier lip liner in Hazlenut Tea. I love this colour. There's certain lip liners that I absolutely love. I should do a video actually on my favourite nude lip liners. I'm going to take the Hazlenut Tea and just shape the lip a bit. Basically, you've got my face on your face. Basically, you're like me.
Yeah. You've got my face without the wrinkles.
No, people say you look more like Sam.
Oh, really?
It's your jawbone with Sam. Side profile, we've got very similar profile, haven't we? Then I'm just going to add a lipstick to the lip liner, and I've got a Rosie for Autograph, which is a Rosie Huntington Whiteley one. This one is in Silk Rose. You hardly need any of this because it's got a strong payoff, unless the lip is the main thing. But I just want a really small amount just to even that out. Right, Mum.
Da, 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up and leave comments to what video you would like to see next.